Welcome to Raider Talks. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick Ibarra. We are here for our Raider Talks game preview. Raiders versus Vikings on Sunday. Nick, how are you feeling, and what are you looking forward to in that game?
I like every Raider game. Excited. Looking forward to just seeing if this, I'm going to say system, because, you know, you're going to have people come in and out. If this system can do it again, if this system can sit there and dominate and play good on all three aspects of football, and we'll see how it is. You know, I told my dad yesterday, I said, you know, if we come out and, you know, play really well, win the game, I said, it's not about players, it's about system versus system.
Yeah.
And, you know, 2 games into the system, if we can do it, then this means that this system's fertile and legit.
Yeah, I think key one for this game is around what you're saying. I think we need to show consistency in this, you know, consistency in this offense, consistency in this whole regime we have. And not only that, but we just need no penalties again.
Yeah.
Play clean football.
Stay clean.
Again. Stay clean. Stick to the plan. Don't have blown assignments. Just all the little things like that is what I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
Before anything else, we just need to show consistency in the system.
Yeah. Play clean football, show consistency. You know, I mean, you know, however we plays out, whatever. But I think just the fundamentals of this, because it is preseason, and just the way the system is, just fundamentals, play clean, and we should be where we want to be.
Yeah, I think some of the things to look out for in this football game is the offensive line. Obviously, Brandon Parker went down earlier this week. Don't know when he'll be back or if he's out for the season. I think that was just kind of a rumor that he's out for the season.
Yeah, there was both reports saying.
I kind of heard more reports from the Raiders that he might come back. Maybe not soon, but he might come back. So Brandon Parker did not play good last game. Everyone knows it. But he was up there in the depth chart. So someone's going to need to step up. Who's it going to be? I think Darren Munford's a good guy that can maybe come in, step in there, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, you know, that's still a tiny question.
Yeah.
You know, and good thing for us, we still got, you know,
a lot of depth.
Yeah, we got a lot of depth. We still got 3 preseason games, and we still got a month before season really starts. So, I mean, we got some time.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have our guys on the line.
I think so, too.
Because I think we have Leatherwood right there, and then I think, obviously, we have Colin Miller. So... You know,
and then if something weird does happen, you got Parham.
Parham, but
the one that the ride on.
Parham's more of a guard,
though,
than a tackle. So we'll see what happens there. But the offensive line, I think, show some depth. Show some depth on the offensive line. I say protect the quarterback this week a little bit better than they did last week.
Yeah, keep it clean. You do not want, especially in preseason, no matter what quarterback's there, taking shots. You know, throwing under pressure, taking shots. These games don't mean anything. You know, you just want it to be cool and whatever. And so yeah, just protect the quarterback, keep everyone safe, keep everyone clean. You know, and do your job.
Something I want to look out for too in this football game is Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood was great in the run game last week, but in the passing game, it looked like he did not have a great game. It didn't sound like he had a great game.
Yeah.
So I think look for the passing plays and look at Alex Leatherwood today or tomorrow and see how he does.
Yeah, like you said, the running game. You know, perfect. He can block. You know, whatever. And then it just seems like, you know, when you got to block for a certain amount of time, then that's when you kind of crumble under pressure and you know, whatever. So, you know, hold on to that guy a little bit longer and give your quarterback some room to throw. Yeah,
I think that's something we want to see especially before this regular season. We want to see Alex Leatherwood be good in the passing game because the passing game arguably is the best part of our team.
Yeah, and then especially with Leatherwood, you know, we picked him middle first round. You know, so you want that production out of him. You know, this is already year 2. There is no excuses. There's no anything. This is year 2. You got to go out and you got to ball out.
Yeah, for sure. So Leatherwood's a guy to look out for. Then we'll go over to the quarterback position. You can hit on it, talk about it a little bit. How do you feel about these quarterbacks so far, seeing in the first preseason game? And what would you like to see from some of these quarterbacks?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say this quarterback room is tight. They're all close. They're not in it. I know they're all in competition, but they're not at each other's throats or whatever. They're all close. You know, personally, me, I want Sidham to win the number 2 job. Knows the offense, looked good last week. You also got Nick Mullens, who you know, came in. I think he's guaranteed $1 million, so his contract kind of throws a thing in there. But no, I mean, you know, we got to play good. You know, I want to see these quarterbacks make some good throws, read the field right. And then, you know, you also got Garbers who I think is a little work in progress. I think they're gonna practice squad him, develop him, and then maybe next year he gets his chance or whatever. And I mean, but we're still some quarterbacks are playing today, in preseason. Yeah. So I mean, they're still. Don't rule out Carr being out there for a series or two.
Yeah, I think Stidham, like you said, I kind of want him to be the number 2 also. He did look very clean the first game. He looked pretty good. Looked solid. But I think it's time. I think we want to see more out of him. I think we want to see, he did make some big throws. Tyron Johnson did drop one.
Yeah.
But I think we want to see him take maybe a little more risk. Throw the ball downfield a little more. Let's just see more out of him. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do under pressure. Hopefully there's no pressure, but let's see what he can do.
And he should, and with Stidham, he should, because he knows his offense. Yeah. And I think you brought him here to teach everybody in that quarterback room, hey, this is the way he wants it. This is the way, because he has a head start on everybody about Josh McDaniels' offense. And, I don't think there's no reason why for him to win it. And show out good.
Last week, I think he had a 65% completion percentage. Yeah. It needs to be higher than that this week. Oh, yeah. I think he needs to show improvement for us to feel even more comfortable with our second quarterback, just in case DC goes down, God forbid. Yeah. So, and then we go to Nick Mullens. I think Mullens had a decent game. Nothing great. Nothing bad. Just played okay. But I think Mullens, if he wants to be on this team, he's going to need to really play good in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if he wants to be a Raider, if he wants to keep on putting on the silver and black, he's got to play good. And this is really the second game. We got 2 more coming up. But I think this is the game to where you make your mark now. Yeah. After this game, we're halfway done with preseason. It's crazy to say.
And you're in Allegiant Stadium in this game.
Yeah, it's crazy to say, but we're halfway done with preseason after tomorrow. So, you got to go out, make your mark, and go make some big time throws.
Yeah, for sure. And then we got Garber. Garber, I thought he showed flashes of being really good in the last game. So I think he has a little more freedom than Mullens. 'Cause I think Mullens is either cut or he makes the team as a third stringer. I think Garber could be, like you said, a practice squad guy. Yeah. But someone could pick him up too.
I know that's the only thing. But
I think Garber really can go out there and prove to everyone that he's really a good quarterback. I think he's got a higher ceiling than a lot of these guys.
And he has really nothing to lose. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, you have DC. He's going to be your starter. You have Stidham, who knows the offense and is looking really good. You got Mullens, who, like you just said, is either going to be cut or make the roster. And you gave him guaranteed money at his contract signing. Yeah. You got Garbers, who comes in, and it's like, okay, there's already 3 quarterbacks in front of you, but you really got nothing to lose. Go out there and show out. You know what I mean? And, what's the worst that can happen? You get cut? There was really no expectations anyway. And I think this is the one where everyone's looking at him like, if it doesn't work out this year, we're going to practice squad. You're going to learn from DC and these guys, and then you're going to come out next year and maybe be your number 2 or, whatever. So, there's really nothing. He's going to come out. He's going to close the games. He's going to be the last quarterback out there and just go show up.
Yeah,
go win some ball games.
Yeah, go show off the arm. You know what I mean? If you're Garber, go show off the arm and have fun. Yeah. Throw the football around. Obviously run the system the right way and all that. And then he could be a practice squatter. Yeah. He maybe even be a practice squatter. Learn from Carr, learn Josh McDaniels' offense, and then Belichick will take him off our hands in 2 years. And another thing to look forward to is the running backs.
This is a very exciting room.
This running back room is excellent. Is an excellent running back room. So this is going to be interesting. Every running back's going to play in this football game. I think every running back's going to play in this whole preseason for the most part.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's going to be a battle there for the running backs.
You're like
no spot. No, there's not a number 1 running back right now. It's kind of weird to say. The man on your chest, he's been in the Raiders for a while, but Jacob's not the number 1 right now for sure. I don't think.
No, and I think maybe that's a good thing. Have him running with a purpose again. Because his first year, he came out and balled out. Yeah. And then it just seemed like after that, it was declined a little bit. And, it wasn't until I think last year in the last 2 or 3 games where you saw him kind of come back. Yeah. And, he was a monster. No one could bring him down. He was running through people. I think that's what we need to see. And, it was a little surprise of him playing game 1 last week. But he showed what he did with his limited snaps. He did really well.
But like as the game went on, you realize now I know why Josh Jacobs is playing in this football game. Look at this. Look at his running backs. Look at the running backs we have.
So I mean, this room is talented. This is a good problem to have. This
great problem to have.
You know, this running back room is talented, and then it's exciting. You know, I know we're high on Zamir White. Yeah. You know, this guy's crazy, and you know, Abdul looked good. You know, and you still got
Brandon Bolden.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake.
And you still got Drake, who, you know, I mean, what are they going to kind of do with him?
Yeah, we're still high on Drake. Drake started playing good at the end of last year before he got hurt. So
because Drake's the one where you can line him up as a running back, or you can even line him up on the line and have him run a couple routes. So, you know, this is like we said, this is a good problem to have. You know, and it's exciting because you know we're going to run the ball well this year. Yeah.
I think another battle we're going to have to see. I know the running back room is pretty stacked, but the wide receiver, who's going to win that wide receiver 3 position? Who's going to go and take it? Tyron Johnson, I thought, had a pretty decent game last week, but had a couple of drops.
Yeah.
That needs to be fixed if you really want to be that wide receiver 3 and get that for sure. But then I didn't really see that much from anyone else in the wide receiver position. Yeah. Matt Collins didn't really play. I didn't see anything from him.
They say that he looks good, looked good at training camp and everything.
Marcus Robinson, you know, I didn't see anything from him.
Yeah.
So who's gonna step up and take that wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 role?
Yeah, I mean, because you got to, you know, and in years past, you know, it seems like, you know, like the 3 or 4s for the Raiders kind of had good games. You know, so who's gonna come out, you know, when Devontae's having a bad quarter or half or whatever.
I wouldn't even say that. No, it's just that these guys are going to get double, triple team.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
if we have a really good wide receiver 3, really good wide receiver 4, and they step up, then we're going to have guys open all the time. I also think
you might only just need a 3. I mean, you know, we still have Waller, we still have Moreau. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, so you know, you got Devontae and Renfro, you know what they're going to do.
But I feel like we've seen a lot of potential in a guy like Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah. I think you got excited when Demarcus Robinson came.
We're excited about that. I think Mac Hollins has been hearing a lot of good things about him. So what are we going to see from these guys in this preseason game? Yeah. We need to see some production from those wide receivers because someone needs to win that wide receiver 3 position, that spot, and it's open. It's up for grabs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to just keep on saying it. You know, we got still 3 more games, 3 more good games in the whole training camp to figure this out. You know, hopefully just someone comes out and balls out. You know
and I like all these wide receivers. But I do want to see more in these preseason games because last week we really didn't see much in the wide receivers besides Tyron Johnson, who did look like the number 1 in the football game because obviously some of the other guys didn't play. But I mean, I wanted to see more from Mac Hollins, Demarcus Robinson. And there's other wide receivers, too, that can step up and maybe take that role on. Now let's go on to the defense. I think defense, we just don't want to see any blown assignments there.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want you know, like you just said, blown assignments, you know, cover your guy, get your guy. Win your battle, you know, go out, you know, on the line, go after your quarterback, you know, play clean. You know, and do your job.
Yeah, and on the defensive line, I think a guy to look out for is Malcolm Kuntz. I didn't really see him that much in the last game. I didn't really think that much of him. But watching the tape, I mean, he had a really good game, and I hope he keeps that moving forward because Chandler Jones and Max Crosby can't be on the field all the time.
Oh, yeah. You know, and, you know, especially with Chandler Jones missing a week or 2. I mean, it's no biggie or anything, but, you know, just in case, you know, you're going to need someone to come in and fill that role. And, you know, I think he can do it. You know, he looked good. You know, we said it, you know, last year. He looked good at times. And coming in, you know, I know he looked good in camp and everything. And, yeah, I mean, we need depth. Yeah, especially at the defensive end.
I think Kuntz is one of those guys that we need to see him do good in the run game also. Yeah. Because I think he's more of a passing defensive lineman. So they're probably going to put him in positions where they think the other team's going to pass for the most part. But you want to see him do good in the running game too. Yeah. Stopping the running game. Anything else you want to hit on?
I mean, you know, just I think the whole question is this the game where you see the starters out there? You know, I know for sure Waller's not playing, you know, out there, but, you know, you see kind of around the league, you know, their number 1s are playing, you know, quarterbacks, you know, and I know Zach Wilson just got hurt, you know, so, you know, the NFL might be in a frenzy, you know, hey, you know, we might want to sit this out, but is this the week where you see a Carr or the Renfro, the Devontae, you know, even if it's for, you know, 2 or 3 series, you know, do you test it out or do you kind of wait until, you know, I think next week we play the Dolphins and then because I know you won't do it in your last game because that's the joint practice with Patriots, and then I don't think you're going to show everything you got to the Patriots, knowing that you play them in December. So is this the week where you kind of see what this is, and you kind of be like, okay, this is the system, this is what we're running with these guys, you know what I mean? Or are we gonna do like last week where Stidham's gonna come in and you're just gonna try to see the position battles and everything? So I think the question is are we gonna kind of see it tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tomorrow
being that some other guys did play. I mean, I think we saw Trevor Lawrence play. We saw Patrick Mahomes play. I'm not sure about the Niner Packer game. I know Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Trey Lance did play. So, yeah, a couple starters played. So, you never know. I think that opens it up a little bit. But watching Josh McDaniels' press conference yesterday, I mean, Josh McDaniels has a great poker face, so I have no idea.
He doesn't say anything.
He don't say anything. I think all year long, it's going to be really a question mark until game day. Who's like, if someone's hurt throughout the week or someone got hurt last game, they're questionable. It's going to be game day, kickoff time, and we know who's going to be playing.
We play at 1 o'clock. We'll at their deadline. That's when we'll know.
Yeah, we'll know by 12:55. You know what I mean? So we don't know what's happening here, and we're not going to know until game day if Carr's playing or Devontae's playing. All he said was that they'll be in the building. That's all he said. So
but no, like I said, just come out, show out, look good. Everybody look good. I think preseason. This is preseason for everybody. Excited this last week how clean it was. How good the system looked.
Just keep that going.
And this is the system that we're gonna run all year. So it excites you if we win, and in the way we won last year.
And we're not even running our regular season plays. We're just running our preseason plays. Same system, but just simple plays.
And it's system versus system. And it showed kind of last week. I know it's only preseason, but our system was better than the Jags. I know Jags are a last place team, but so let's go show that. Let's go show that again.
Doug Peterson was a Super Bowl coach. So
let's go show that again. And
we play the Vikings.
Let's go look good.
We play in Allegiant Stadium. Let's try to go 1-0 every week, including preseason, regular season, and we'll see what happens. See where that leads us. I'm excited about this game. We'll be here for the post game. We'll be here for the game recap. We'll talk about it a little bit. Talk about some of the winners and losers from the game, player wise, and hopefully we play a good, clean football game. Because I don't want to come back here saying, "Oh, we had 10 penalties. We had 5 on the side, man.
This person needs to be cut."
I don't want that. I want to come back like I did last week and say everyone played good.
Yes.
Everyone played good, and it's going to be tough to cut some guys on this team.
Yes, sir.
So, we'll see you guys next time. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.